President Biden's re-election will largely depend on his performance in 6 key battlefield states in 2024 as he prepares for a rematch with former President Trump. Despite Biden's significant rise in 2020, some Democrats are alarmed about his chances next year and are careful not to be overly optimistic. Recent polls in big moving states have only raised fears for the incumbent president, as some have shown Biden is following Trump. Arizona, Nevada and Georgia are turning into particularly tough races, with polls falling in their once reliable constituencies, including blacks, Latinos and young voters. Meanwhile, large-scale battlefields such as Michigan and Pennsylvania show signs of moving away from Biden, which increases sense that the Midwest, basis for Biden's recent victory, could be captured next year. Here are the 6 most challenging battlefields for Biden in November. Arizona. The president's senior campaign advisors are making allegations that he could subdue Trump in this part of Sunbelt. Despite obstacles amid concerns about immigration, it finally worked, and Biden won enough Latin voters to make the province part of its own winning coalition. After Democrats were also successful in last year's race for governor, the party became even more hopeful that it could count the Grand Canyon state as a chance. However, this trend may change before next autumn. Biden's economic message failed among key voters, including the large immigrant population in the province. High inflation, which continues much of its first period, is still a major concern for residents of the region who are trying to pay high prices common goods. Some reports state that while unemployment is low, other costs, such as housing, have created resentment against the president for the last time they gamble against conservative wins. The only challenge Biden faces in Arizona is not domestic troubles. Beyond Trump, who aims to compete intensely in the state, is independent Robert F., whose support is consistently double-digit. Kennedy Jr. gets involved too. In focus group run by EngagiousSago and published by Axios, a small sample of variable voters in the group, including Democrats, Republicans and independents, said they preferred Kennedy to Biden. He said, candidates are eligible for sufficient number of state votes to compete in the general election. As a sign of Biden's recent struggles in the state, the poll average for RealClearPolitics Arizona voters shows Trump is about 5 points ahead of Biden. In general, Nevada. The numbers from Nevada are certainly not good for Biden. Initial data in the polls suggest that Trump is up to 11% and up to 3% behind. The RCP survey average in Nevada shows that Biden is 4 points behind Trump. Biden won the 2020's ransom for the fight against Trump and performed below Hillary Clinton's 2016 figures. And Senator Catherine Cortez Masto won the Senate race last year, winning a majority in the party's upper house. Joe Bide,